What a great way and a fun way to build student rapport, get ownership from the students as far as your class assignments go, and really just having fun and teaching the students a skill set they're going to need later in life. Negotiate with them. I have so much fun negotiating with students. I'll negotiate anything I can think of. Everything from due dates on homework to test dates to what's on the test, what kind of test it's going to be, to extra credit, anything I have power over, generally I'll consider negotiating it with the students. Any students ever told or taken my class will tell you that they've learned skills from it, especially a lot of real life skills. Students and parents a lot of times complain they don't get enough real life experience in class. Well, what better thing than introducing negotiations? Because in life, students are going to have to negotiate the first house they buy, the first car they buy. Later on in life, they're going to have to negotiate salaries for careers. So this is a great introduction, a safe place for students to understand negotiations. One of the things I drive home with them is anytime you make a material change to a contract, even changing a date, it voids out the old contract and both parties can walk away at that point where they can negotiate a new contract. So when I'm negotiating with students, I'll typically say, this is what we have. These are the due dates that we have for these assignments. And I'm willing to discuss changing them if you come up with some ideas as to what's in it for me. And I also explain to them in a very nice way that the person who can walk away from a deal usually wins and ends up with a better deal. So you better offer me a really good deal or come up with something that I want really bad. So you're asking yourself, what do the students have to negotiate with? Usually they'll talk about effort, and it's an opportunity, and there's some validity to effort and ownership. The fact that they're taking ownership for these due dates because they're picking them. And when they start complaining about those due dates, I'm going to say, guys, you picked this date, so that's what we're going with. Don't be in violation of the contract. Otherwise, everything we've negotiated as far as this goes is going out the window. What does that look like? When do I negotiate? Typically, once or twice a month, I'll have a town hall and discussion with my students where I will simply say, okay, these are the things coming up. If you guys would like some input as to the dates or what those assignments look like or whatever else I have control over, let's talk about it. And this leads to incredible, powerful, meaningful student rapport where they see you as being fair. They see you as giving them input, and it's just a powerful motivator. So it's an opportunity for us to really drive home and help them develop a skill set that they probably have very little experience with. And it's a lot of fun. And you get that ownership and that rapport. I hope this gives you some ideas. I hope it helps. If you're worried about negotiating with the students, don't be. They're in the weaker negotiating position. You can talk about the house you've purchased or the apartment you've rented, and if you've purchased a car, you probably have some negotiation skills from that. Sometimes I'll reference the fact I was a realtor and talk about some of the negotiations I've had as far as negotiating home prices for people. I also own a pharmaceutical and medical device recruiting business. I'll reference that. I've negotiated hundreds of salaries and contracts for employees. Obviously, a lot of you guys don't have that skill set. No big deal. Just reference what you do have, those things you've done in life. Again, I think pretty much everyone at this point has negotiated a car purchase or a home. So those are things that you can draw from and talk about those experiences so the students have some reference point when they actually end up doing that. Hope this helps. Hope it gives you some good ideas. Hope it builds that rapport and that ownership you're looking for with those students. And have a great school year. Keep being heroes. Thanks for your time.